Well, hey guys, how are you all doing? I am doing great. I happen to be one more time in my all-time favorite place here in Winter Park, downtown, in Park Avenue. As a matter of fact, I'm at Panera. All right, I'm drinking a lemonade and a couple of pastries is what I'm doing. But today, I've got a new video for you. All right, and this video is about camera fanny packs. Now, I'm going to show you basically what I want to show you mostly is what to look in a fanny pack because there are camera fanny packs that actually they're sort of costly, like if you look at the Peak Designs and you look at the Manfrotto ones, all of these fanny packs that are designed for cameras can be costly, but you don't really need a camera fanny pack to be able to give the protection that you need for your actual camera. So today I'm going to show you something that I picked, and before I show you something, I do want to give a shout to a very good friend of mine. She is down to earth, and she has a whole bunch of videos dealing with backpacks, camera accessories, bags, basically fanny packs. I think she has some fanny packs. I'm not sure 100%, but her name is Sly Reader, and so I definitely want to give a shout. I'll leave you a link to her YouTube channel. This in no way or shape or form is anything to do with her channel, but if you want to know more about camera bags, do check her out because that's her specialty, right? And that's always a good thing, to have and to know. Well, today, and I'm sorry if you hear a train in the background. That's the train, the Amtrak train, because I'm really close to an Amtrak station. But anyways, today I am going to show you something that I picked, and you can pick these up in a thrift store. You just have to be very careful as to what you look for in a fanny pack, and I'm going to cover that. So let's start with what I have that I picked up at a thrift store. I love shopping at thrift stores because you can save a lot of money, and I actually picked this fanny pack. It's made by Quicksilver, all right, which is a as a matter of fact, I'm using this shirt here. It's Quicksilver. Is mostly like for young guys, skateboarders, that sort of stuff. You can probably find this. You can Google it. It's a very solid fanny backpack. Or I say pack. I want to say, it's just one of those bags that I recommend because of what and how it is made. Now, just like any brand, every brand has bags that are really good and bags that are not good. But what I look in a bag, number one, is I don't want it to be oversized, all right? Because the idea for me in a fanny pack is just to carry the camera, all right, and to be more more inconspicuous, so that your thieves that are hanging around, trying to see what they can steal and stuff like that, so that you don't stick out like a sore thumb. So what I look in a bag, the first thing that I look in a bag is I try to look at the material. Now, this material is nylon, but it's a very heavy, very thick nylon, which is going to create a very cushiony, it also is going to last a lot, and it's also water repellent, all right, which means that if it's raining, your camera is not going to get wet. All right, and that's the first thing that I look when I choose a fanny pack. The second thing that I look is I don't look for a whole bunch of compartments. All right, a whole bunch of compartments makes these fanny packs, right, very, very big and thick, and you'll end up with something about this thick. And that's not the idea. The idea of these fanny packs is to have everything close to you that is not, sticking out. If you have a fanny pack that is really big, it's going to stick out like a sore thumb to these thieves, because they're going to know that you have something in there, because it's not normal, all right, for a fanny pack to be that big. Not because it can't be that big, but because a wallet, or a purse, that carries your credit cards and loose change, is not going to create that huge bulk. So with that said, the first thing that I look at is, can it hold the stuff that I carry, that I use, right? In this particular case, this fanny pack is meant for my Fujifilm, the X106, if I wanted to, or something like a Leica, the new Deluxe 8, something like that will fit here perfectly, no problem at all. I don't own either one of these cameras, but the cameras do fit here very nicely with no issues at all. But what I do use it for is because most of my videos that I'm doing right now, I'm doing with the phone. I find it's a lot more convenient, all right, and less attractive, okay, to thieves. It carries it perfectly. And I have a in here, which I'm using right now, a desktop tripod with a phone clamp that I carry here. So this particular one, all right, has beautiful, okay, compartments. It has a huge compartment, as you can see here, all right, that will hold your camera. Or in my particular case, here is where I put my desktop tripod, and my phone. Obviously, I keep in my pocket. But I usually put my tripod here. I also put a poncho, all right, a very thin poncho, because here in Orlando, in Florida, it rains all the time, especially now that we are in this hurricane season. Now, furthermore, okay, this particular one has another compartment, which is this right here, all right, and when I open it up, I have two things. I have my reading glasses. I have another pair. This is a J Labs. It is a what we call the J Labs Flex, which I use just to listen to music. It is really good, but I find it is not as clean and clear when I do my vlogs or this kind of video for audio. Instead, and I have a little thing of Tic Tacs, all right. And here, what's important is I carry the Conambo, which you saw on my previous video, which is a Bluetooth headset, which is very useful. It's very small. It gives me audio. For about 16 hours. All right, is what it does. All right, and you can see it's got the on-off button. It's got your up and down volume controls, and it's got a mute control over here. I'm sorry, I took it off camera. All right, you can see it there. All right, your on-off button, your volume controls, and your mute button there. And yes, it is a beautiful headpiece. I do recommend it. I do think that, though, when you do use this for audio, you do need to do a little post-production to kind of clean up the audio a little bit, because it sounds a little bit hollowy to my liking. But that's something that can be done very simple with a software. Any editing software will clean it up really, really good. And then the other thing that I carry here, which I think is very useful, is I have a Jupio. You guys have seen this before because I use Jupios to actually as my battery backups, right? My battery packs, right? And so here is you can see it coming out of here, right? And here's my Jupio. All right, it is a 10,000. It is a 10,000 watt battery backup battery charger, and I use that to charge my phones or whatever. Right? It's just extra so that if I need extra battery, I have it available. Right? And so that's what I keep here on this side. My Tic Tacs, my glasses, and just very, you can see everything fits here, and there's plenty of room, all right, for more stuff. So now on the outer, it has a little zipper on this outer part, right? I carry my cables and my cloth to clean the lenses. I have my charging cable, all right, which is oops, I almost lost that. Okay, my USB to USB C charging cable for the battery, and a micro USB, which is what the Bluetooth headset uses, and a cleaning cloth to clean my lenses, and that is it. That is the only thing that I carry up here in the front, and it's very compact, very easy to actually reach, because those are the stuff that you're going to be using the most, especially the cloths to clean your lenses and to clean your stuff, so I find that very useful, and it is adjustable, and you can wear it, the new style, which all the kids and all the young guys are wearing, and girls too, a crossbody. Okay, I'm sorry, with this here, or you can wear it around your waist. It is a very well made fanny pack. So this is the Quicksilver one. Now I'm using this as an example, all right, and the reason that I'm doing this as an example is because these Peak Design fanny, fanny style, camera bags, run about $100, all right, and the Manfrottos run about $70. This here I picked up at a thrift store for $6. All right, $6 for this. So can you find stuff that is good for a camera in a thrift store? Absolutely. And as a matter of fact, the material that this is made out of is better than the one that is used with for Peak Design or Manfrotto. Well, Manfrotto uses the same material. Peak Design uses more of a nylon style, but this here I like better than the Peak Design, because it also creates a cushion. It has a cushion also on it, all right, so it's going to actually add a layer of protection to your camera. So this is what I look for when I look for a camera bag, a fanny pack for a camera. I don't try to bring these cameras with lenses and stuff like that, because the idea is, if you're going to be going to the parks, for example, here in Orlando, to Disney, Universal Studio, you got a lot of people, and they're going to be bumping into you. And, some people love to carry those big, cameras. But when you start going in these rides, okay, that are roller coasters, you cannot bring a camera. You have to literally, leave your camera in a locker. So it becomes sort of a headache, all right, for you, all right, because you always have to find where to leave your camera to be able to go and to a ride or that sort of stuff. And some of these rides are water based and your stuff gets wet. Having something like this, you're not going to have that issue, and everything is going to be available for you, nice and dry, and it's not going to be a obstacle, right, that is going to slow you down to be able to enjoy your parks or your travels or anything of that nature. So That's what I think that you guys should look for when you are looking for a camera fanny pack. You know, doesn't necessarily need to be a camera fanny pack. What you do need to look for is how well is it built, and make sure that it is not oversized, but it is big enough to fit your camera that you're going to be using for your travels. So anyways, don't forget, okay, to check out Sly Rider. That's SLY Reader, Reader. Okay, not Rider, I'm sorry, Reader. Okay, and check her channel, because she has a lot of videos about all this stuff, and she's a wonderful person. Definitely go check her out. All right, I think you're going to enjoy some of her videos that will bring some more information about what is available, whether it's in Amazon or B&H, or I think the other place that she buys stuff is Temu. Okay, I think if I'm not mistaken, I think I seen a couple of things that she bought out of there too. All right, I might be wrong, but anyways, she has plenty of stuff out there. And and she comes live usually on Friday nights. So if you want to ask her anything in person, just pop to her live broadcast, and that way you can ask her what she recommends and stuff like that. So yes, and now you know, okay, what to look. I hope that this is a little bit helpful to you. All right, in making decisions as what to look for in a fanny pack style camera bag. All right, so my name is Charles Richard. I want to thank you for watching this video, and I hope that you'll have a great weekend, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.